Hi. Well, just as promised, I'm going to show you the video of how to do this very easy, works every time, never fails card trick. All you got to do is just do it exactly the same way. Now, instead of me shuffling, I recommend you always give the cards to someone else. You need an assistant to do this trick. Let them shuffle the cards once or twice for you and cut them so you don't know what order they're in. You're going to use 21. You're going to lay out 3 columns of 7 cards each. 21 cards. And now I'm going to turn around and I'm going to ask for Linda to point to a card. And she's going to point to one card, anywhere in the 3 columns. Are you done, Linda?
I am done.
Okay. Now, I don't want to ask you the card or don't point to anything. Just tell me, which column is it in? The first column, the middle column, or the third column?
Third column.
Third column, okay. So you always pick up that column first, turn them over in your hand like that, pick up the next column, pick up the next column. You always pick up the column first where the person says the card is in. And it can move anywhere around, but it's always going to end up in the same place. You got to do it 3 times. This is the first time. Okay, now, Verlinda, is it in the first column, the middle column, or the third column?
First column.
First column, okay. You pick that one up first. Turn it over like that. And now I'll do my second time. 1. It tends to always move around into different columns. Now, Verlinda, is it in the first column, the second column, or the third column?
It's in the second column.
Wow. Start out third, first, second. You never know where it's going to wind up. Well, actually, I do know where it's going to wind up because this is the 3rd time that I'm doing it. So this is what makes this trick so easy and so much fun, too, that you can always do it. And there's lots of ways you can add. Now I know this is the 3rd time, so I know where the card is going to wind up. I don't even have to ask her this time. I will ask her, but this should be her card. The 10 of diamonds, is that correct?
That is correct.
It always winds up in the right-hand corner. As the bottom right-hand corner, that's the card. Now, you just have to do it 3 times for it to wind up there. I can't tell you why. Maybe a mathematics professor could tell you, but that's how it works. So once I know the card, I can take up my pad and say, please make a mental picture of the card in your head. And so I can read your mind. And then you can write that down and you put that down. You don't do it. Just say, okay. And you can get real serious, have them stare right into your face and think of the image of your card. You put that down over there, and then you ask them to take these cards and mix them up again for you. put them back in the original deck, maybe somewhere in the middle, and then ask them to maybe shuffle them one more time. And then tell them if it works right, you can turn the cards over, and in usually less than 10 seconds, you can pick their card out. There's your card.
There's my card.
And then you can tell them your unbelievable talent for mind reading and show them the 10 of diamonds. So have lots of fun. Teach it to your friends, to your kids, to your grandkids, and enjoy it.